Okay, guys, and here we have like the infographic for the new league where you have everything summed up, right? So we are getting the new class, the Druid, with 21 new skills and 30 plus new supports. Awesome, we wanted the Druid W. Then we have the White Wolf. Thank God for that. Praise the Lord. I am in the game. The White Wolf. Then we have the Bear. Awesome. Love the Bear. When you can rampage and your rampage is combined with fire, it looks awesome. You are our apocalypse, how Jonathan said. And then you have the Wyvern transformation. Worst thing about the patch. Nothing is worse than having a silly, goofy, scaly Wyvern in the fucking game. It sucks. Take it out of my fucking game, GE. I don't want to even look at this dog shit. I hate it with a passion. Just don't play it. I won't. It still sucks. I hate that it exists. I hate that that dog shit is in my game. 2 new ascendancies, the Shaman and the Oracle. W and W so far. I still have to go and look at them individually, but so far with what I know, W and W. The new league, the Fate of the Vaal, where you build your own dungeon and you have 9 new crafting mechanics. Huge, massive, gigantic, gargantuan W. I love this mechanic. Incursion is my second favorite mechanic in Path of Exile 1, just after Delph. I love the incursion mechanic, and the part that I like about incursion is the building of the temple, because incursion also has a second component where it is just farming quickly the little incursions, right? In fact, in POE1, people focus on farming the little incursions and they don't give a fuck about the temple. I like the building the temple part, and they are focusing on the building the temple part, so I am loving it. So the part that I like is building the temple, and that is awesome. And now you are going to do something cool. In POE1, you build the whole temple and then sell the whole temple, like you sell the temple portal, whatever, like it is a map, to another person for them to run the whole temple. They did it even better in POE2. Now the person does not have to run the whole temple. You run the temple and you take the cool things about the temple and sell them. Way better. I love it this way much more. I think it is really cool. For example, you have one thing to double corrupt an item. You take the thing, you sell it in the currency exchange. You don't even worry about it. It is awesome. I hope I can become a master architect and build awesome temples and sell all of this currency, because there is no way in hell that with my luck gambling in the game, I start double corrupting shit and breaking items. No, I sell the bullshit, let another man do the gamba. We continue. At City Pinnacle was huge, mega W. Also confirmed that at City fuck the beast. 11 new uniques, that is a W. We don't know if they are good or if they are not good. So it is a W getting new uniques, but we don't know if it is like getting 0 new uniques because all of them are dog shit, right? Then we have Abyss to Core W, but we knew this was going to happen, but this is a big W. Abyss is really cool. Then we have the Waystone crafting changes, awesome, magnific W. And rebalance unique and skills, it is also a W, but this is always going to happen in each patch, and we don't know how the balance is going to be in here. Now, the thing about this is that what is here, besides the Wyvern, is a W. Everything in here is a W. The only L is the Wyvern. The Wyvern is a magnificent L. It sucks. But besides that, everything is a W. The problem with this patch and with this league and why people are mad, if you are seeing people unhappy on Reddit or on Twitter or on videos or whatever, you are seeing people unhappy and you want to know why they are unhappy, it is not because these things are not cool. Everybody likes these things. Besides the Wyvern sucks. It is because it was basically promised. It was not a promise, but we were told that 0.4 was going to be the endgame rework. And we didn't get the endgame rework. It was pushed back because they didn't have enough time to make it, because they want to do something big. And I wanted to do something big, and I am okay with that. But even then, it is true that we are missing the endgame thing. And yes, the Druid is cool and the mechanic is cool, but we are going to be still playing the same endgame that we already played. So people can get bored now. Their retention can be flaky. We don't know what is going to happen. I hope that the building the temple mechanic is deep enough that I can just keep making temples to have fun, you know? And I keep going with that, and I don't care about anything else, you know? To keep me engaged with the end game. Because truth be told, there is not much in the end game. You are already going to do the same things you were already doing. And that is why the reception has been mixed. Because the things that are there are cool things. People are unhappy because of the things that are not there. Like the Trial of the Ancestors, for example. Trial of the Ancestors was supposed to be added to the game in 0.4, in 0.3 with the Act 4. And we didn't get it. And people were expecting to get it this time, and we didn't. So that is where the animosity comes from. Why you are catching strays left and right. And you are, I will tell you guys. I am honest with you all the time. Sometimes I tell you that if I am joking, if I am not joking. I hate the Wyvern. I am not joking. I hate it. I hate it. It looks goofy. It looks out of place, like it doesn't belong in the game. Like you took it from another game and you put it in Path of Exile. It doesn't belong in there. It sucks. I hate it with a passion. I am not rage baiting. I am not joking. I fucking hate it. So you are going to hear me out during all the league saying that the Wyvern sucks. And I am praying that the Wyvern doesn't become the #1 meta thing, because I would hate that. I will 100% hate that shit. That is all that I am telling you. I am sorry if I got too serious in there. But fuck the fucking Wyvern! It sucks! Now, as a quick review right here, I will tell you, after finishing this, what do I think about the patch? I don't know if you will agree with this, but I am compartmentalizing the two things. We have the Last of the Druid expansion patch for the base game, and we have the league, the Fate of the Vaal. For the base game, what you are getting is, now you don't have to instill your shed, for example. You are getting back the Abyss mechanic. You don't have to instill the maps. You don't have to desecrate maps. You have the new Abyss part in the Atlas tree. You have the Druid with all the new Druid thing. You have the improvements to the passive skill tree, the transformations, the items, the uniques. That part, right? That is the Last of the Druid. And for the Fate of the Vaal, you have the mechanic, which is the building of the temple and all the crafting options that arise from the building of the temple. I love that they focus on building the temple. So, for me, the Fate of the Vaal is an 8 or a 9. Really good, really good. Like, maybe 9 or a 10. Like, how the fuck do you improve this cool mechanic? I think it is kind of that you have to make 5 torrents. Like, you have to improve 5 torrents before going into the temple. Like, people are going to say that it takes a long time. So I will take it to an 8 or 9. 8 or 9 because of the annoyingness that it implies going into the temple, right? I am someone that I prefer to just be in the temple. I will have to map to open the 5 things to be able to go to the temple. That part is annoying, right? So I will leave it 8 or 9. Now, for the base, the Last of the Druid thing, the problem is that what is there is cool. What is there, I like it a lot. The problem is what is not there, right? It can feel a little lackluster, moreover, when you were expecting an Atlas rework. So I will give the Last of the Druid a 5 out of 10. Remember, this doesn't incorporate the Vaal thing, right? A 5 out of 10 because you didn't have the endgame rework and because they give me Wyvern and I hate the fucking Wyvern. But now, the Wolf, awesome. They put me into the game, the White Wolf. The Bear, awesome. The 2 ascendancies, the new passive points, all of that, okay, really cool. The problem is that we needed more for the base game with the end game, right? And that is why people are saying that the patch felt lackluster, because when you really distill it down, what did you get? the Druid, the Vaal mechanic, and some balance changes, some quality of life improvements. When you distill it down, it feels like you didn't get a lot compared to other patches, right? So I understand why people are feeling that way. So I will give 5 to the give me a second to open the calculator because I am an idiot. I will give 5 to the Last of the Druid, but I am also giving 8 to 9 to the mechanic, so that is 8.5, which means that the whole patch for me is a 6.75, a 6.75. It is a whole patch for me, you know. This is my rating previously to play in the patch. Previously to play in the patch, this is the rating. You can bump it either way you want. Do you think it is a 6.5? Put it at 6.5. Do you think it is a 7? Put it at a 7. For me, because this is my league, because they confirmed that at City fuck the beast, and because they are giving me the white werewolf, I am going to be positive and I am going to bump it to 7. So the patch previously to play in it, it is a 7. Okay, that is Jazzarus approved review. There you go. What do you guys think about this? Am I right or am I wrong? Fuck the Wyvern, by the way. Part of criticism also comes from back in 0.3.1. They said something along the line: we are preparing for endgame changes. Meanwhile, wanted to give some of these changes to maps while we work. So people were really looking forward to 0.4. Exactly, Shadow. I agree. They did, and people are posting the statement today. Like when people ask, why are people mad? They answer with the image of GE saying 0.4 is going to be the endgame patch, right? What you are saying. So the frustration comes from there. I understand the frustration for sure. I am underwhelmed because of that. I wanted the Atlas reward. It was my #1 thing besides the Druid. So yes, obviously, I am frustrated about it. I am trying to look at the bright side, that I am getting the wolf, the white wolf, and that I am getting incursion, which is a mechanic that I love. So I am trying to be positive and to think that the incursion will give me many hours of playtime. Because outside from that, the endgame is going to be the same endgame we have, because there is no endgame rework, right? So if the incursion mechanic doesn't give you many hours of replayability, you are basically doing the same thing that you were already doing. And that is where many people are pissed off, or they are worried of the retention and all of that, you know. What do you guys think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I a clown? Am I a genius? Let me know everything in the comments below. I love reading comments even when they don't agree with me. Also, remember to like the video, to subscribe to the channel, all that cool stuff. Guys, thanks for being here. You guys are awesome. God bless ya. And remember, don't be afraid ever, because this is just a ride.